Blessed love, I am the Honorable Priest Isaac. I am an official priest within the realms of Rastafari of the Ethiopia-Africa Black International Congress. I also hold a certification in the craft of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY from Politecnico di Milano in Italy. Our universe and its makeup has always been an intriguing subject for humankind. Astronomy is the study of everything in the universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Ancient astronomy is similar, but pays special attention to the physical and spiritual values of stars, planets, moons, and other celestial objects. It also brings in the terrestrial component, being things on an earthly plane, such as plants, human organs, and connects them to the heavenly bodies. In this course, you will learn the makeup of various planets and stars, how to locate them in the night sky, along with their associated constellations. You will also be taught about the earliest civilizations known for their astronomical comprehension, namely Kush, also known as ancient Ethiopia, Kemet, called Egypt today, the Dogons, and the Bozos, as well as the civilization of Sumer. You will also learn about black holes, their nature and origin, as well as how the ancients viewed them. Ancient astronomy is the mother of archaeoastronomy and astrotheology. Both subject areas are covered by the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. Sign up today. Visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, or email us, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com, for more information. And blessed love to each and everyone, giving thanks for your presence with us. We definitely give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and of course, the Honorable Priest Isaac here with you, and surely welcoming you into the Tiger's Lair, definitely the Tiger's Nest, another edition of Radio Anu's very own Tiger's Nest. This is, of course, the international flavor, the universal spice. Your humble servant this evening, the Honorable Priest Isaac here. And of course, we have a wonderful program this evening. You know that today is the summer solstice. Of course, today being the summer solstice, we're definitely basking in the love of the heavens. This is when the sun is at its most northern part in the ecliptic belt, 23.5 degrees to the north. But anyway, just a moment ago, you heard the ad clearly showing you, if you want to have this sort of knowledge and understanding and be, receive your certificate as well, all you got to do is contact us via the email for sure, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Visit the website, priestisaacinstitute.com. And of course, you will see all the information there, all the different courses that we have available, and exactly how you could be a part of these courses, how you can enroll yourself in the classes and, become one with the experience. And that is, let me be clear, that is our Ancient Astronomy course. But of course, we also have the Ancient Astronomy course, the Ancient Astronomy course, and of course, a lot of courses there. We will be launching the next semester in November, on the 6th of November, to be specific. In fact, let us give you some more information as it relates to that. Fasten your seatbelts. Have you heard of archaeoastronomy?
I am the Honorable Priest Isaac, and I am certified in the field of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY. Do you want to learn ARCHAEOASTRONOMY?
Yes, sir!
Well, book your ticket today and join me in the Caribbean in the island of Antigua for 9 days and nights, 7 of which will be in the classroom studying and in the field researching on Green Castle Hill, Mount Anu, the Stonehenge of the Caribbean. This is a studycation. You will visit the beach, experience the Rastafari camps, yoga, vegan food, and much more. Our next semester is the 6th of November, with payments due by the 1st of October. For more information, visit priestisaacinstitute.com or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com.
And definitely with full clarity there. They say if it's nice, they run it twice. And just so that I don't have to elaborate, let's knock it one more time.
Have you heard of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY? I am the Honorable Priest Isaac, and I am certified in the field of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY. Do you want to learn ARCHAEOASTRONOMY?
Yes, sir!
Well, book your ticket today and join me in the Caribbean in the island of Antigua for 9 days and nights, 7 of which will be in the classroom studying and in the field researching on Green Castle Hill, Mount Anu, the Stonehenge of the Caribbean. This is a studycation. You will visit the beach, experience the Rastafari camps, yoga, vegan food, and much more. Our next semester is the 6th of November, with payments due by the 1st of October. For more information, visit priestisaacinstitute.com or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com.
Beautiful. And of course, you could definitely even check us out on the Trip Advisor to get some more advice. Definitely on your trip. Family, this is a program that comes to you every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm talking about the Tiger's Nest. When we gather here, we go into the levels of different information and vibration and touch upon different subject areas. Now, in our previous program, that's last night's program, as they call it, we really took the time to go into the value of megalithic sites and the value of temples, pyramids, and just stellars and menhirs and these sort of boulders, especially when aligned with the astronomical clock. And we were sharing some information, and of course, most of you would have been here, but because the information was so deep and many ones wanted to somewhat recap it again, and many ones wanted to have a visual of it. That's why we decided to put it on different platforms this evening. And speaking of such, let me just remind you that after the Tiger's Nest this evening, we're talking about Rasta Roundtable. So make sure you are here with us, Rasta Roundtable. Approximately 8 o'clock, we should be, kicking it off. Myself, the Honorable Ras Isern, Brother Anko Madred. Definitely we'll be having a blast. And of course, even the good Brother Anko Madred will be with us, as I said, and Brother Ras I Adonis for sure. Definitely we'll be having a wonderful time. And yes, we'll be continuing the reasonment that we have been thus far going through. Of course, we've been speaking about the Ethiopian history for some time now. At least the last 4 or 5 programs, we've been going into the reality of the Ethiopian history, the authenticity of the Ethiopian history. So that's definitely something that we have been continuing the discussion on. And we somewhat got a little more, we narrowed it down to the Kebra Nagas, which has become quite a talking point now, even within Rastafari, and of course the authenticity of that one. So we are going to be continuing that discussion this evening. We're hoping Raskwamai will be joining us. We are definitely looking for Rasai Adonis to join us. And we have some few other guests. In fact, we should have a pack house tonight. So just make sure you share the link and you let everybody know what's going on, and you know, like the videos and make everybody know what's going on, because we want everyone to come into this reasoning to get a good vibration this evening. All right, beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to somewhat return to some of what we were discussing previous evening as we were with the good brother Dave Lester Payne. But for those of you who are observing now, this is the article that we were highlighting. Those who were not with us on Radio Anu, well, you'll get a taste of it now. And this one was done by one, let me get his name correct. It is Freddie. It is, yes, Freddie Silva, who is the author of the book, The Divine Blueprint, Temples, Power Places, and the Global Plan to Shape the Human Soul. That's an interesting plan, isn't it? All right. And now, see right here on the site, see right here on the site, this is the website, and you see Megaliths of Anu, historic Green Castle Hill hike, $108, 108 right here. That is our advertisement, by the way. All right. But anyway, this site, not our site, but it came up there. You see some of the megaliths in different parts of the world. This is a dolmen. And in this article, as you heard last night, he was highlighting the whole aspect of the dolmen. So I'm not going to read the article again for sure. I'm just going to maybe highlight a few important points so you yourself can see. Now, of course, remember last night, previous night, he was talking about the circle, the specific circle, rollright stones in England. These are the rollright stones, at least the aerial image of the rollright stone. And he was saying when you use specific instruments like the magnetometer, magnetometer. Yes, but anyway, sorry about that. But when you use that instrument, it shows you of the electromagnetic energy that you see pulsating inside of the stone structure. And, you know, showing that it creates this spiral band of energy. He also speaks of the dolmen, which is this specific structure. Again, the dolmen actually taking the ground energy, what is known as the telluric energy or the telluric frequency that is naturally under the earth. Are you getting what I'm saying? So what the author is really highlighting is how pyramids and stone fields and temples and these places attract the frequency and the energy and again even the telluric energy that is under the earth, meaning that, remember, the earth has a specific have specific grid lines that carry certain energy, and that is why certain pyramids and temples and certain sacred sites are built on these grid lines. So a lot of the temples and these places that we see around the world, they are naturally connected by these grid lines. Okay, it says here, such discoveries help us decipher what the ancients were up to when they built megalithic structures. The Temple of Edfu in Egypt, there is a wall at the Temple of Edfu in Egypt. There is a wall featuring what amounts to a receipt for establishing, pardon me, that might be a recipe for established in a space that differs energetically from its surrounding landscape, a temple. The instructions describe how certain creator gods first established a mound and pierced a snake to the spot, whereupon a special force of nature impregnated the mound, which led to the construction of the physical temple. The symbol of the serpent has always been a culturally shared metaphor of the Earth's meandering lines of force, what scientists refer to as telluric currents. Good. So you see the Kemetic goddess harnessing the energy from the serpent, and the coiling somewhat looking serpent, meandering somewhat looking serpent, represents again the telluric current that is naturally underneath the earth. And as I'm showing to you, family, this sort of experiment would have been already done on specific sites. For example, in Kemet, we all know that the pyramids of Giza are like generators. And also in Karnak, and not Karnak in Kemet now, there's a Karnak in France, of which this article also speaks of, and other places where the magnetism has been tested, where the electromagnetic energy and force would have been tested, and alternating currents would have been detected, especially in these megalithic sites where you have the stone rings and the horseshoe shape, which is really something that you frequent when you go to megalithic sites. But again, in ancient Kemet, you see the example seen here of the goddess harnessing the power from the serpent, and the serpent represents that current. The serpent represents that electricity. So when you go to other places, it seems ancient architects had a fine degree of control of the law of nature, because a recent study of energy fields in and around Avebury, the world's largest stone circle, shows how its megaliths are designed to attract a ground current into the site. So at Avebury, the stone circle has been designed in such a way, and it's not just there alone, but it's designed in such a way where when they do the study, the experiment, it shows that the ground current is naturally attracted to the site. Electrodes planted at Avebury reveal how its circular ditch breaks the transmission of telluric ground current and conducts electricity into the ditch. You get it? In effect, concentrating energy and releasing it at the entrance to the site, sometimes at double the rate of the surrounding land. Magnetic readings at Avebury die away at night to a far greater level than can be accounted for under natural circumstances. They charge back at sunrise with the ground telluric current from the surrounding land attracted to the henge, just as magnetic fluctuations of the site reach their maximum. You know, so basically, and when you understand it, you could see some of the stones there at Avebury. They have been placed there in such a formation to literally do this, to attract the energy from the earth. Studies conducted by the late physicist John Burke also discovered how the stones at Avebury are deliberately placed to align so as to focus electromagnetic currents to flow in premeditated direction using an identical principle to modern atomic particle colliders. Imagine that, sir. In which airborne ions are steered into one direction. And speaking of CERN, remember at 8 p.m. we have Rasta Round Table, myself, Ras I CERN, and Coma Dread Ras I Adonis. We should have some special guests coming in, you know. Ras Kwame hopefully would be in the house. And a few others. You just got to be there to see what will be happening. All right. Very good. The effect of sacred sites behaving like concentrators of electromagnetic energy is enhanced by the choice of stone. Again, this is very important. You know, this is why we speak very much of the stones at Greencastle Hill, volcanic rock. Not a geologist myself, but I could obviously see there are different types of volcanic rocks there. One report says diorite, and others who have been to the hill with me are saying granite. Often moved across enormous distance, not Greencastle Hill though, other megalithic sites. The stone used in megalithic sites contains substantial amount of magnetite. And magnetite is actually like a compound made of iron 1 and iron 2. The combination, no, iron 2 and iron 3, pardon me. The combination makes temples behave like weak, albeit huge, magnets. You understand? So the type of stone, coupled with just the natural alignment to the heavens, you know, makes the site, the temples, the pyramid, whatever it may be, act as if it is what appears to be a weak magnet. Now, what's a weak magnet? Don't make the word weak confuse you, you know. But because if there was a building that pulls people to it like a magnet pulls nails to it, you gotta look into that building. But the point is that the building, pardon me, the temples, the sacred spaces naturally have this pull, this energy, this frequency that you could even feel. And I'm going to show you how that is felt as a human being as well. And then at the same time now, as I said, they would have done their own research, using different instruments, and just pardon me, and this would have showed you the pulsating current. Good. You can see some of the tall stones again that this is at the same Karnak region. Some of these tall stones that are emitting certain energy. Now, also, it speaks about the human encounter with these stones and how it can affect the human being just naturally. You understand the pulsating energy and how it can affect your whole psychoactive energy and vibration. This has a profound influence on the human body, particularly dissolved iron that flows in the blood vessels, not to mention the millions of particles of magnetite floating inside the skull and the pineal gland, which itself is highly sensitive to geomagnetic fields and whose stimulation begins the production of chemicals such as pinoline and serotonin, which in turn leads to the creation of hallucinogen, the hallucinogen DMT. In an environment where geomagnetic field intensity is decreased, people are known to experience psychic and shamanic states. Now, and of course, DMT is dimethyltryptamine. Yes, the DMT. And of course, it's called the soul molecule. You know, it enhances the whole psychoactive experience of the human being. It's found in plants, it's found in your brain, and of course, it's activated by specific, natural things. Everybody would know, of course, of the mushroom, the magical mushroom. You would also hear, of course, about the lotus flower, the acacia tree, and of course the cannabis sativa. You'd hear one speak of the ayahuasca brew. all of these things even spark the DMT. But what is being said here is that when you are around these rocks, this is what I'm saying. When you are around these stones, and as I said, we would have used compasses up at Greencastle Hill and see the compass spinning around. We would have held bags of crystals up at Greencastle Hill and feel the bag of crystals shaking. As this report would have said, scientists would have used different instruments, which we're going to get to an experiment now. And magnetometer, magnetometer. Wow, that word is trying to fight me off there. Magnetometer. Yes, please forgive me. English is not my first tongue. It's all right. But anyway, yes, all the sophisticated instruments would have been used to prove that the stones at megalithic sites have energy. The composition of the stones and the ability to conduct energy was not lost on Mulvo and others. In fact, let me come a bit up here to get to Mr. Meru. Okay, this is very important. Where is it? Meru. This is very, very important. Good. An extensive or an exhaustive investigation into Karnak region of France. That's not Egypt now, that's the next Karnak. The Karnak region of France, where some 80,000 megaliths are concentrated, reveals a similar spiritual technology at work. At first, the leading researcher, electrical engineer Pierre Merro, I think that's how it's pronounced, you don't really call the X, Merro, was skeptical that megalithic sites possessed any special powers. So this electrical engineer, the leading researcher, by the way, he was saying, I don't believe in that stone stuff you people trying to promote. Merro's study of Karnak shows how its dolmens, which I showed you early, amplify and release telluric energy throughout the day, with the strongest reading occurring at dawn. The voltage and magnetic variations are related and follow a phenomenon known as electric induction. You see that? According to Meru, quote, the dolmen behaves as a coil or solenoid in which currents are induced, provoked by the variations, weaker or stronger, of the surrounding magnetic field. But these phenomena are not produced with any intensity unless the dolmen is constructed with crystalline rocks rich in quartz, such as granite. Do you get me? And family, this is what I'm saying. This is what we have specifically, even here in Antigua, on Greencastle Hill. Now, for those who do not know, and most would know, Greencastle Hill is a hill just shy of 600 feet, going up into the air, located here in Antigua, filled with countless of megalithic volcanic rocks. All of what we were just speaking of a moment ago can be applied to Greencastle Hill. It is just that that massive research has not gone into this hill, and the hill is a very vast piece of real estate. Those of you who would have already visited me in Antigua, you know that all you hear me talking about Greencastle Hill, even those of you who have the book Anu, even those who even join us on the virtual hikes, the experience cannot compare. You cannot, compare anything to the experience, I should say, when you come here and you witness with your eyes the vastness of Greencastle Hill and the amount of rocks, countless megaliths, just aligning with the heavens, aligning with the stars, and aligning with the universe. But what I'm saying, is that the energy here
What is unique about Greencastle Hill is the fact that these rocks were not placed there. They naturally protrude out of the earth and align with the stars. Those of you who saw the recent video that I posted up concerning the Olmec head, that's just one of the countless of hierophanies that can be seen on Greencastle Hill. Today is the 21st of June. Today is the summer solstice. These are power days. You on Greencastle Hill today, you get a burst of power, sunrise and sunset. This is why we have the solstices and the equinoxes, festivals, so you come around the energy of Greencastle Hill. This is why we are going to be conducting the ARCHAEOASTRONOMY course in November, right here in Antigua, highlighting again Greencastle Hill. And just in case you were not aware of such, before I continue, let me give you a good idea of exactly what we are talking about. This is ancient archaeoastronomy. Have you heard of archaeoastronomy? I am the Honorable Priest Isaac, and I am certified in the field of archaeoastronomy. Do you want to learn archaeoastronomy?
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, book your ticket today and join me in the Caribbean in the island of Antigua for 9 days and nights, 7 of which will be in the classroom studying and in the field researching on Greencastle Hill, Mount Anu, the Stonehenge of the Caribbean. This is a studycation. You will visit the beach, experience the Rastafari camp, yoga, vegan food, and much more. Our next semester is the 6th of November, with payments due by the 1st of October. For more information, visit priestisaacinstitute.com or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com.
Now, you see, if you notice what the article was saying, that the engineers and the scientists, although they would have done their research, they're clearly showing to you that the rocks must be made of a specific type of, element then. So certain rocks, whether it be sandstone or whatever, may not have the same vibration as the granite and the diorite and the crystalline rocks and the rocks that are filled again even with the magnetite, because obviously these are rocks that have a certain energy, crystal rocks. That is why I'm trying to show to you, family, we would have had a hike up on Greencastle Hill when my good brother would have been with us. My good brother, Bigger Eye, would have been with us, man. And he had a bag of crystals because he's a crystal man. And we were sitting on the thrones. The thrones themselves, many of you would see the pictures of the thrones. And those who do not have a copy of the book, Anu, Ancient and Modern, just visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, and visit the area entitled Store or Shop. And you just seek out the book, Anu, Ancient and Modern. So yes, it's so mystic. We were about six of us. We were sitting on the thrones and we were passing the crystals around. And I kid you not, the bag was vibrating. The bag was vibrating. Everyone that held the bag, it felt as if there was some machine inside of it. And it gave off this sort of warm sensation. And it did that by the thrones, which is to indicate there's a certain energy at the throne. And that throne, the main throne, has a direct alignment with Sirius, the star in the dog constellation. And it aligns with your pineal gland when you sit erect on the throne. It's a deep thing. And of course, that happens just once a day, as of course the stars are moving and going across the heavens. So the material, that's one thing, but the alignment with the stars, that's another thing. And this is why, again, family, really, that's why I'm encouraging the loved ones to take in the Ancient Astronomy course. Not the Ancient Archaeoastronomy, of course, take that in too. But I'm speaking of the Ancient Astronomy course. As you know, it's very inexpensive. It is only $275. And it goes deep into understanding how to identify stars, how to detect them in the heavens, the makeup of the stars, the distance of the stars. You would understand how to detect the constellations. You get a great understanding of how the heavens really works, and a better comprehension for those who are astrological lovers. You get a better understanding how the ancients would have dealt with the science of plants and planets, with the science of your organs and planets. All of these things are a part of our ancient astronomy course, not the archaeoastronomy, the ancient astronomy course. Now, obviously, the ancient astronomy course really is a prerequisite to the ancient archaeoastronomy course. And the ancient archaeoastronomy course goes into archaeoastronomy, yes. But what I do with that course is that I make sure that you have the ability to sit with us, come on the grounds, as I said, hands-on with me at Greencastle Hill. So when you come now, you will be studying the stones. We will be on Greencastle Hill several nights as well. We will be watching certain stars as they rise. We'll be observing certain stones that align with certain stars, as I was telling you in the video, that you could see the clear alignment of the Big Dipper with the Olmec and the opening of the mouth ceremony. As the opening of the mouth ceremony, the tool that is used, the Azez, is said to be the Big Dipper. And the opening of the mouth of the Olmec is aligned with the said Azez, which is the Big Dipper. If it was night, you can see the Big Dipper just sitting behind the Olmec's head. And that's a perfect alignment. This is a stone coming out of the earth. And those are stars in the heavens, how many light years away, countless of light years away, even from each other, but just the impression they give from the angle that we see. All of this is very important, you know, and all of this is a part of the science. So when you add all of this together, just the stones, not just the arrangement of the stones, but the alignment of the stones with the heavens and the stars, plus the makeup of the stones. Man, come on. This is a recipe for spiritual enhancement on a totally different level. Those of you, my brothers and sisters, who always say, I'm coming to Antigua to come on Greencastle Hill. When you're coming, I would encourage you, if you're gonna take your savings and catch a plane to come and have a vacation, I would encourage you to actually come and do a study with us. Yes, you will have to do some studying, and yes, we will be in class, but trust me, you'll be having a fun time. And remember, let me just highlight this to you. This is very important for those of you who are serious about coming. Remember that the course is $1,088. Today is the summer solstice. And if you pay for your course before the 1st of July, which is a few days from now, listen to me good. If you pay for your course from the before the 1st of July, you're going to get the course for $581. So the course is 1,080, pardon me, $880. Pardon me. That's the price of the course. Believe me, family, it is well worth it. Don't let nobody fool you. Fully worth it. But if you pay before the 1st of July,
You will get it for only $581. Now tell me. And then if you pay before the 1st of August, you get it for $688. Of course, remember the 88 constellation in the heavens. And if you pay before the 1st of September, it is $880. That's why you see all of the 88 constellations, and of course 108 square miles of Antigua. And of course, as I said, the 1st of October is what they call the deadline. The deadline, but we say your lifeline. So after the 1st of October, we are not accepting any more payments, and that will be the actual price of the course, 1,088. 1,000. Did I say? I think I said 1,800 and something. No, pardon me, pardon me. The course is 1,088, not 1,800 and no, $1,088. So you could just say $1,000. The course, 7 days and 7 nights, real classroom action, air-conditioned classroom, everything. You're well taken care of. And of course, you know, there's a package that goes with this, but you just have to contact us to get some more information on that. Remember your accommodations, your food, your meals. These are add-ons, and of course, this is if you desire. And of course, you know, your transportation, the hikes, the island tour, the Rastafari experience, cannabis tour, meditation. We have meditation as well with myself. You have yoga. So there's so many things that will be happening on this studycation. And that's basically up to you if you desire that full package. But as far as the course itself, it's only $1,000, $1,088, pardon me, that's the course. But again, if you sign up for the course before the 1st of July, you get it for $581. And before the 1st of August, you get it for $688. Before the 1st of September, you get it for $888. 880. And of course, the deadline, as they call it, is the 1st of October. So family, I am looking forward to each and every one of you coming to Antigua to be a part of this ancient archaeoastronomy course. You will fully enjoy this. You will be happy when we're going to have a grand graduation where you get your certificate. You know, the public is going to come out. It's going to be a gala affair. Don't worry. Make sure you walk with some nice clothes as well. It's going to be a gala affair. And, you know, dining and good music and everything. It's going to be nice. You're going to really full enjoy the time with us here at the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge, and you're going to learn a lot. But keep in mind that the Ancient Astronomy course is actually a prerequisite to the Ancient Archaeoastronomy. So, you know, going through that article a moment ago was somewhat necessary. So an individual would have an idea of the importance of even just being around these megalithic sites wherever they are in the world, you know, and even the megalithic temples and pyramids and these things that have been erected, yes, but even more so when the megalithic site naturally, you know, protrudes, the rocks protrude out of the earth, align with the stars. That is something else. That is, you know, a splendor all by itself. So there's a lot of energy on Greencastle Hill. There's a lot of vibration. You know, that's why since we've been promoting it, people come from near and far just to sit and have a meditation up there with us. We carry people up there just to meditate. We carry people up there just to yoga. We carry people there on hikes. Sunday, we will be having a beautiful hike in the afternoon to see the sunset. And I'm inviting you, all my family, to be with us here in Antigua the 6th of November, you know, and it's going to be a joyful, joyful time. Check the website and visit us, family. Also remember, we have
Rasta Roundtable coming up, so just keep it locked right here. All the action will be right here, and we'll be seeing, what the information and inspiration will be giving us today. Yes, family, just give thanks for your presence with us.
Have you heard of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY? I am the Honorable Priest Isaac, and I am certified in the field of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY. Do you want to learn ARCHAEOASTRONOMY?
Yes, sir.
Well, book your ticket today and join me in the Caribbean in the island of Antigua for 9 days and nights, 7 of which will be in the classroom studying and in the field researching on Green Castle Hill, Mount Anu, the Stonehenge of the Caribbean. This is a studycation. You will visit the beach, experience the Rastafari camps, yoga, vegan food, and much more. Our next semester is the 6th of November, with payments due by the 1st of October. For more information, visit priestisaacinstitute.com or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com.
Blessed love, I am the Honorable Priest Isaac. I am an official priest within the realms of Rastafari of the Ethiopia-Africa Black International Congress. I also hold a certification in the craft of ARCHAEOASTRONOMY from Politecnico di Milano in Italy. Our universe and its maker has always been an intriguing subject for humankind. Astronomy is the study of everything in the universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Ancient astronomy is similar, but pays special attention to the physical and spiritual values of stars, planets, moons, and other celestial objects. It also brings in the terrestrial component, being things on an earthly plane, such as plants, human organs, and connects them to the heavenly bodies. In this course, you will learn the makeup of various planets and stars, how to locate them in the night sky, along with their associated constellations. You will also be taught about the earliest civilizations known for their astronomical comprehension, namely Kush, also known as ancient Ethiopia, Kemet, called Egypt today, the Dogons, and the Bozos, as well as the civilization of Sumer. You will also learn about black holes, their nature and origin, as well as how the ancients viewed them. Ancient astronomy is the mother of archaeoastronomy and astrotheology. Both subject areas are covered by the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. Sign up today. Visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, or email us, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com, for more information.